state of entertainment today is being driven by streaming algorithms and now AI. But is this really what audiences want to see? Maybe. Regardless, media companies are changing the landscape of storytelling that prioritizes efficiency but leaves a decline in creativity and quality for lasting impact. I want to talk about things that I've noticed that the film and TV industry have been doing or taking a direction towards that affected real audience connection and lasting fan engagement, which at the end of the day are what make media memorable. One of the first factors that come to mind in the state of streaming services today is that there is a mass abundance of them. But does the content they produce reflect the quality their rising prices demand? Netflix was the first to adapt the on-demand streaming model and now drive the strategy of their content to resemble the way we consume it on our phones, and also keeps in mind that the audiences are using it while watching. Netflix in its content structure has adapted their movies and TV shows to have immediate action, repeated dialogue, and bright visuals with a cinematic look to grab audiences' attention, all done with a high budget. And one of the most glaring examples recently has been with the highly anticipated final season of Stranger Things. While it was a financial success, audiences noticed a clear shift in writing with its content's unnecessary exposition and simplified dialogue. It took Netflix 3 years to make the last season, but was the quality of the content worth the wait as well? Which brings the issues to the streaming service model, which is the increasing wait between seasons. The definition of TV, going from 22 episodes every year to less than 13 episodes, have brought shows like Breaking Bad and Sopranos and Netflix originals to now increasingly becoming longer, movie-filled, styled TV shows filled with spectacle. And TV shows aren't allowed to grow anymore. The wait between seasons hurts the success of shows against this culture's attention economy, and shows aren't returning to the same audiences and excitement as before. HBO's Euphoria Season 3 also suffers from this trend, with a 4-year season wait filled with issues that have resulted in a decrease in filmmaking and writing quality. Shorter episode series are no longer guaranteeing quality, and audiences no longer have the opportunity to grow alongside characters. As studios prioritize flashy, large-scale moments over character development, the time to build connection is lost, and even then, it's if they don't get canceled first. Media is becoming more mediocre as storytelling is being shaped by franchises and familiar formats because they are predictable, and it's a system that has worked with audiences in profitability. Short attention spans are also influencing how stories are structured, leading to faster pacing and constant hooks designed for attention and storytelling that is being flattened. Movies rely on franchises, sequels, and existing intellectual property instead of new ideas. Projects like There Will Be Born Again show how reboots can shift towards serving franchise needs such as scalability and setting up future storylines, rather than focusing purely on character-driven storytelling. Disney has often prioritized quantity over quality, producing a high volume of connected content and remakes. Over time, this repetition has lowered expectations for originality, which helps explain why audiences are becoming more accepting of AI-generated entertainment. The transition of it in media reflects a broader shift in the entertainment industry, with entertainment companies experimenting with AI in their filmmaking process, with even making failed deals to bring original characters and franchises into AI-generated content. These efforts reveal a push towards more low-effort slop content. Studios are playing it safe that they would make this recycled content that could possibly guarantee success, then make something original, pandering to nostalgia in the form of live-action remakes and reboots as well, such as the new Harry Potter HBO Max series, which reflects the assumption that audiences prefer recognizable characters and stories over new ideas. Audiences are increasingly exposed to high-volume, low-risk content designed for passive consumption rather than meaningful engagement. This exposure can lower expectations for quality, making repetitive or formulaic content feel normal. In these conditions, AI-generated media becomes easier to accept, as AI can replicate those qualities at scale. This raises concern that the industry is moving away from prestige-driven, character-focused storytelling and toward a system that prioritizes volume, efficiency, and recognizable content. Great films and TV shows are no longer the standard, but an exception. So will audiences continue to accept slop, or will studios continue to play middle ground where quality original content can be achieved? This may sound like just me complaining, but to the end of the video on a high note, I will give a TV show recommendation that seems to be defying the issues with modern television nowadays, and prioritizing quality storytelling, with Collider even naming it the most perfect drama of the last 10 years. The 3rd season of Interview with a Vampire is coming out this summer, and from what I've seen being released, it seems very promising, and if not, then unfortunately it would just strengthen my argument.